It came down to the final seconds. Matt Bormeister kicked a 46-yard field goal, and USC beat Penn State 52-49 in the Rose Bowl with Bill Plaschke and Zach Helfand. I'm Lindsay Theory for the Los Angeles Times. Bill, this game had a little bit of everything. Ultimately, it ended up being one of USC's best victories in the Rose Bowl.
Oh, it's probably the greatest Rose Bowl victory ever. If I didn't have to talk on here, I'd be speechless. I was speechless watching it. People were screaming. Players were crying. Zach Banner said he dissolved in tears on the ground. Players running around looking for somebody to hug. It's the most amazing USC victory that I've ever witnessed in my 22 years being around the team. It's the best Rose Bowl victory I've ever seen because, remember, they scored the last 17 points of the game. They were down by 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. They won with an interception, with a field goal by a kid who'd missed 2 field goals before, attempts before. It's the whole night has been stunning. A new era in Trojan football starts today. Clay Helton, a new era with Trojan football starts today with Clay Helton and the Trojans.
Zach, or Bill, I think you said Clay Helton should be the head coach. You might be able to hold on to that for at least another season. Zach, Sam Darnold, what an impressive performance. More than 470 yards, 5 touchdowns. Is there anything this redshirt freshman can't do?
I don't think so. He probably can't kick a 46-yard field goal.
Yeah.
Maybe he can.
Maybe he can. He probably can.
Yeah, Sam Darnold makes a lot of coaches look good, I would think. I think USC fans are going to feel really good about this. He broke the Rose Bowl record for total yards, broke Vince Young's record. He got it in 2006 against USC, a game a lot of USC fans would probably want to forget. He broke the record. He threw 5 touchdowns, which was a Rose Bowl record. There's so many records tonight, a lot of them from Sam Darnold. He just did it all.
Bill, it almost feels like yesterday we were in Dallas. USC was they were routed by Alabama 52-6. What a different feeling this was, especially for a program that the last few seasons had been through so much.
They've been pretty much in the desert for the last 8 years, and this brings them out of that desert, of the probation, of the lost scholarships, of the lost bowl games. They're out of all that now. A new era is here, and I wrote my column as appears on A1 in tomorrow's LA Times. Is their motto was fight on, where they fought. It sounds cliche, but they fought on and on and on and on. It was unbelievable. They just would not quit. And I thought they were done. I think some of them thought they were done.
So much attention paid to the offense, but it was really 2 defensive plays at the end of the game. Michael Hutchings made a stop so that Penn State couldn't reach that first down and run out the clock. And then Leon McQuay, a guy who was buried a couple seasons ago, comes up with an interception to set up that game-winning field goal.
Yeah, USC let up 49 points, which is not a very good offensive or defensive performance. But it was kind of a weird game. They didn't let up a single point in the first quarter or in the fourth quarter. They got 4 straight stops in the fourth quarter when it looked like Penn State was unstoppable. So you got to give them credit for that. That last series, or the second to last series, when Michael Hutchings made that tackle on Saquon Barkley, that saved the game. They get a first down there. They're done. Barkley had been dangerous all day, but Hutchings got him corralled. They forced the punt. And then Leon McQuay dropped an interception. He was thinking, I must have been, kicking himself. But he told me afterwards he was thinking, another one comes again, I'm going to catch it. And how many times does another one come again? It came the next play. So everything kind of aligned for USC tonight. And not a very good defensive performance, but a great fourth quarter.
There were victory cigars in the locker room after the game, Bill. This Trojans team has a lot to celebrate. Going into next season, where do you expect them to start?
Top 3. Right now, they would be favored over every other team in the country that play next week, except for Alabama and Clemson. So they're probably going to be ranked in the top 3, as they should. With Darnold coming back, with Rojo coming back, they'll get some great wide receivers. Most of the defense is coming back. This is the first step in a building block. And next year, they could be playing on a Monday night, on a Monday night where it matters, as opposed to when it matters for the national championship.
A 1-3 start, USC rattles off 10 victories, wins the Rose Bowl. What a season it was. With Bill Plaschke and Zach Helfand, I'm Lindsay Theory. That will do it for us from the Rose Bowl. Once again, USC defeats Penn State.